Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're doing our long readings for April 19th through May 20th. This is Taurus season. Now, you know that when I am doing the longer readings, I'm using a bunch of decks. I am using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I will then go to John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards for kind of clarification. We come to our Osha Zen Tarot cards for words of advice. We come back to Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, kind of concluding things. Then I will pull one card from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I also think I'm going to pull one from my Radley Valentine Guardian Angel deck. It's a very sweet deck and gives us lots of words of encouragement. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Now, I will be doing the overview for Taurus season. I'm going to get these videos out first, and then, so please, when you see that pop up in a day or two or three, please take a look at that also. But in the meantime, let's begin our readings. Hello, my Aries, and welcome to Taurus season. Oh my goodness, let's see what's going to happen for you. I think Taurus has a big energy about it. So I've been getting lots of strong changes happening. So let's see. Let's see for my Aries. There we go. Let's go ahead and we're going to cut. Remember, anything reversed is stronger energy. Okay. You want to stay? Okay. They wanted to stay. We're going to put you over here and see what we have. 1, 2, 3. We have 4 cards. And again, these two are reversed. So first card, let's see. The Queen of Earth. Now, Queen's underlying energy is water. That is our Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional. But Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo. It is also our, Capricorn energy, very solid. A lot of times this has to do with your money energy, your home energy. The Queens have a lot of home energy to it. It doesn't necessarily mean you have male or female. It doesn't matter about that. But it has a lot of home energy. But it also is a lot of making sure that the home has the money to be what the Queen wants it to be. Okay? So in many ways, this is about this could be about buying a new home, getting a new home, establishing a new home, remodeling a new home. But you need to have the money in order to do this with the new home. So that could be getting that new job, getting that new career in order to get the money. But this is money. This is like feeling comfortable in the home. But this is, again, making sure that the money is there to support the home. Okay? And this is I feel very positive with this. I feel like the money starts to come into the home also. I feel very home energy, yes. Anyway, the Queen of Earth is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. So make sure that whatever money you're having, that you're not necessarily spending it indiscriminately. Make sure that you're kind of keeping your receipts also. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. Your next card, here we are, the Knight of Earth. So again, this is about money. This is about that earth energy. Knight's underlying energy is fire. It is your energy, Leo and Sagittarius, passionate, burning, very determined. And it's very directional type of energy. And it's very much, I will work to get this money. I will work to get this money so that I can have this home, that I can have. So there seems like there's a very strong goal for you, my Aries, to be very established, for you to establish yourself in a very strong and structured and very, is it secure or is it just very, stable type of surroundings? But you will go and work for it, and you will work hard for that money because, again, you are establishing your home. And you don't want anyone messing with that. You don't want, and the thing is, a home is not just the building. The home is, for you, my Aries, is also the people that live in the home. Okay? But you're going to work for it, and you're okay with that. You are okay with going to work. You are okay with doing what you need. But heaven help anyone that tries to disrupt your home. Okay, I'm feeling, wow, okay. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments, a guardian angel. Your next card, Three of Air. Okay. Air energy is our Aquarius, our Gemini. It's our Libra energy, thought processes. It is our, our plans, our hearing news. It's how we think things through. It's what we're putting out as our goals. Now, threes have very powerful energy. It is the Trinity. It is power of three. There's a celestial energy. There's a very heavenly energy with this too. Very powerful, like I said, power of three. You say something three times, you do something three times. It puts extra oomph into things. The thing about this though is, you are doing so much for this. You are working very, very hard for this. You do need to take some rest. But, you do need to take some time to kind of chill your mind out a little bit. You do need to take some time to kind of let your, there's that right brain, left brain. You might be using, I think you might be using your left brain a little bit too much. You need to let things rest, okay? But there's also a thing with the Three of Air that's kind of letting something go. There's also a vibe with this that's kind of like, maybe you're putting so much energy into this and it's compensating for something that, maybe you're missing. Okay? So this is going to be kind of personal. You're thinking about this a lot. You got to let, I don't mean you have to because, it's always your choice, but things will be easier if you can release it and let it go. Anyway, great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself or others. So there's something that's just kind of being a little bit of a kink. And like I said, before I flip this, heaven help anyone that's going to interfere with your creating your home. So there could have been some interference here, and there could have been some disappointment. Okay, let's see this last card here, reversed. You have the King of Earth. I've never seen this. So here we have the King of Earth is the underlying energy is air energy. We just talked all about air. Very smart, very thoughtful. Or maybe you're just so, maybe you feel like you have so much to concentrate here and there's just a sadness here. There's kind of I'm not quite sure where this is or what this is, but I don't have to, right? I always have to remind myself I don't have to. But the King of Earth is all, very smart, very wise, very much in the professional realm, top of the profession. So whatever it is, the money you needed, the things you wanted, you definitely have this. Maybe the relationship, maybe there's a relationship, remember, work, job, career. Well, your work, job, and career is all covered here. Very good. Intimate, personal, interpersonal, family or home, maybe there's something that you've been wanting. Maybe you're having all of this, you're putting this together, and you just need a little bit more, or you've been wanting a little more, or there was a disappointment in, you wanted to share this. I'm not quite sure. Again, I shouldn't try to analyze this too much because I'm not, just getting that there's a sadness here. But, the Knight, the Queen, the King, all professional, all about, home, job, career, awesome, double thumbs. Here we go. The King of Earth is generous, professional, responsible, practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. So just not just quite sure about what that's all about. It's like you've got, and maybe the thing is you're thinking there's so many things that are so positive for me. Why do I still feel a little sad? Maybe you need to talk to someone about that. I don't know. Like I said, maybe you need to talk to someone because it's just there's so much positive here, at least in the worldly sense. And then there's just this sadness. There's the sadness. So, my Aries, I'll say a prayer for you, okay? Okay. Here we go. And that means for you too. Reach out to higher power. Guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, you're divine. Believe it. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. And part of it could also be that the world is just in such a strange place. But again, this will be about releasing things. Releasing it, let it go, let it go. Here we go. 9 has a completion energy to it. It's a, very much let's wrap it up. This is all about, again, there's a very successful energy all around you. Material harvest. Now though at the same time, things are coming to that point of, where you can gather, you can gather your harvest. The thing is though, again, he is saying thank you. So he's not taking things for granted either. He's saying thank you to his higher power. Next card up. Okay, so here we go again. This is a 4. 4 has a stability to it, but it kind of makes me connect with this. Take some time, rest, rejuvenate. Maybe it's you're working so hard that you're not necessarily taking time for you, and you're not taking time, you're putting so much of your energies into creating that stability, creating that, that place, and you're not necessarily, you're not necessarily feeding your heart, your soul. That could be it too. So rest and rejuvenation. Light. I love this. So here we have a 1, then we have a 9 again. 1's are new beginnings, new starts, or a 10 is a transition. Light. So, there is, what is the light? Light is, there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is hope. There is always, something to bring you up and bring you out. Reach out, stay positive, put out the light, not put out the light. Put the light out, let that shine, let your light shine. So maybe part of this, all of this stuff, all of this work, all of the things, all of the ambition, maybe the ambition is not necessarily making you as happy. I don't know. But Taurus actually will have some really amazing, like I said, breakthrough energy. And if it's not making you happy, then things will be changing for you, because I feel it's like really discovering a lot of those darker parts of ourselves. I feel a lot of ascension energy with Taurus. Okay, let's see. Words of advice with my Osho Zen Tarot cards. Here we are. 1, 2, and 3. I do not think any of these are reversed. I'm trying to remember and learn. Here we go. The Lovers. So here we have 6. So the Lovers. 6 is the number of man. It is what we can create. Now, the Lovers could be about looking for that new relationship. It could be about taking care of yourself. It could be about taking care of those that you love. Okay? So these are some words of advice for you. So basically, it could also be about, instead of concentrating so much on the material, concentrate more on taking care of you. Here we go. Next card. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. So that's a 16. And so again, we have the 1 and we have the 6. Thunderbolt is an interesting energy, because Thunderbolt is like everything has to be, everything has to come down in order for things to be built back up. And I'm feeling that this could be an explanation for this, that, whatever that was, that, things had to collapse in order for things to be grown. Like a lot of times they'll take a field and they'll burn the field down, and then in a year, it basically, everything starts to, become better nourished, and then the ground starts to grow things again. So this is just kind of letting you know that sometimes things had to, sometimes things have to feel very, like, the tablecloth, you have to pull the tablecloth out, or the rug or something. Sometimes things have to fall down in order for things to to come back up. So if that's the case, that would be why you're concentrating so much on the Queen, the King, and the Knight of Earth. Anyway, here we go. Yeah, that looks like it. Clinging to the past. There's a 5 energy. Things have to change. Clinging to the past, pretty much what that's talking about, isn't it? So part of this is also you're really good at showing you're very good, Aries, at showing a lot of strength. And even though maybe inside you're feeling a little bit, like little, not necessarily all that strong. But I think that Taurus is going to do something really amazing. So let's go on and see what we have with my, and two, healing can be painful. Healing is painful. Ask anyone who's going through physical therapy, okay? It's not easy to heal, but it sounds like you're doing everything right and you're doing what you need. Watch out, that clinging to the past, though, who's to say? Who's to say? You will come to that point where you do release it, because my Aries, you actually cannot stay too long in the past. And I know that that's not, I don't mean to be rough or hard on you. And for whoever this is, I'm sorry. But again, too, you won't stay too much because you have too much, you looked so much into that future, and there's so much that's out there. You have, you see the possibilities in life. Okay, let's go on. 3 cards face down, reversed. Here we go. The King of Raphael. Now, the King, I told you what the underlying energy of kings are. Raphael is your water energy, fluid, emotional. The King of Raphael has gone through every emotional experience that anyone can go through, knows what it's like, and has come up victorious, has come up to say, I will love another day. I will love maybe even tomorrow, okay? The King of Raphael says, please trust yourself. Please go after the things that make you happy. Now, the King of Raphael is warm, generous, honorable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passion. So maybe not necessarily put all your energies into your work, unless that's part of your creative passion, but also, put some of your energies into what makes you happy. Here we go. Next card. The Queen of Gabriel. Now, I love this because my Aries, the Queen of Gabriel is you, okay? Now, queens have that underlying energy of water, but Gabriel is fire energy. So it's kind of like, there might have been something, maybe this is more in the past, because the Queen of Gabriel, fire energy, yours, Leo, Sagittarius, passionate, burning, determined. The Queen of Gabriel says, take flight. You can do anything. You can own anything. You can go after anything. This is like, have confidence in yourself. Maybe some of your confidence has been diminished in some of the areas, but rebuild and go after those things you want. The Queen of Gabriel is passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything you want, anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. Your last card with this deck, the 9 of Michael. Now, 9s again have that wrap-up energy. Michael again is air energy, okay? Your thought processes. This is kind of those thoughts that are keeping you up at night. It's, okay, well, we're just going to read this anyway. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. There's so much, there's so much really very, very tangible, positive stuff. There's so much, trust your heart. And again, too, I keep being pulled back to, and I don't know what, because I'm sure that not all Aries this is happening to, but I keep being pulled back to that 3 of air. And the thing about that is that's an older wound. It's an older hurt. And maybe it stops you. Maybe it stops you from maybe living this, okay? Maybe it stops you from living this. You know, you're going to work with it. You will work with it. You'll work with it and you'll actually get beyond it. I promise you that. I feel very confident on that. Now, let's go on and see what crystal or energy would be helpful for my Aries. Here we are. Oh, okay. Let's see. Here we go. Let's go with that one here. Here we are. Azurite. I think this might be my Azurite. Okay. This is about divine guidance, stillness, new connections, astral travel. Very interesting with that one. I want to pull one more card, and this is my Guardian Angel deck. It's very kind, caring words. Not really good for a reading per se, but very sweet, very caring words. So let's see for my Aries. Because, I mean, you know, you've got light, you've got all this work stuff going on, you've got creating a beautiful home, you know, and just, you know, that 3 of air just makes me sad. And then the 9 of Michael tells me that a lot of it is you holding on to it, but, you know, I can't tell you to let it go until you're ready to let it go, but I can tell you that once you do, wow, things will be much better. And Taurus is the time to let it go. So it could also mean, because you just came back, you came out of your season and things were looking pretty good with your season, but it could also mean that, you know, that now it is time to let it go. Maybe whatever that is, maybe that's a really old past, and now in Taurus you are finally able to let it go. Okay, let's see what we have here. The 10 of action. Okay, well this kind of makes sense, isn't it? You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Wow, that kind of wrapped that up, didn't it? I think Taurus will ground you. I think Taurus will help you through this, okay? So we're gonna put that out there. So my Aries, I hope you enjoyed the readings. I know it wasn't quite as, but yet it did delve into some things that I think had to kind of come out maybe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, subscribe because it really does help. So thank you. As always, my Aries, please know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.